Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another makeup video for you guys. I wanted to make this look quite glittery, smoky, glowy, sparkly, you know, and I really liked how it came out. If you do like it too, please give it a thumbs up, and I'm just going to stop rambling on and let's just go ahead and get started with the tutorial. Hi guys, I'm going to start with my eyes because it's a dark eye look and I don't want to get any of the dark shadows on my foundation and I want to look flawless, so yeah. I'm just going to zoom you in and start with my eyes. Okay, so I just did my brows and they're a bit red over here, but never mind that, it's all going to go away with the foundation. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so for my eyes, I'm going to use the Maracuja Creaseless Concealer by Tarte. And I'm just going to apply a little bit on my lids to prime my eyelids. Now, to set the concealer, I'm going to use my Real Killer Stay Smooth Longwear Finishing Powder, this one right here. This one, and I'm going to use my flat shader brush. Next, for the first transition shade that I will be using on my eyes, I will be using the Chi Chi Mattes palette, this one, and I will be using the pink shade right here. I will be using the pink shade right here, the one that hit pan. I'm going to grab a fluffy blending brush and just apply it on my crease a little bit higher because I want this shade to be seen a little higher. I will grab this shade right here again with my fluffy brush, this one, and I will apply it under the peachy pink shade. I have to be very careful with this because this is a cool tone and I don't want it to get really messy real quick. To apply it under, really gently, and then just blend it. So I think the best tip I could give you with cool tones is to actually really blend and spend some time blending the transition shades. I think it's one of the most important parts because if you don't get it right from the beginning, once you place the darker shades on your lids and try to blend them upwards, it gets harder to blend and then it can look like a bruised eye, a black eye. So that's why I'm saying it's better to start off blending properly and then you can make your job easier. Everything becomes a lot easier because you've already got like a nice blended transition shade and you just have to blend out the dark shades just a tiny bit and you don't have to work as hard and as much. Okay, so I've got my transition shades down for now, and now I'm going to go in with the darker shades and I'm going to use mattes first so it blends out better. So I'm going to use this purple right here and then I'm going to use this one right here, the blue one. And to pack them onto my lid, I'm going to use a flat shader brush like this. It's smaller than the other one. So I'm going to apply it on my outer and inner corners first, so I get the most pigment there. You have to be very careful with your inner corner so you don't get like the shade too high or too inside to your inner corner. You have to be very careful with this part. And I'm keeping my eyes semi-open so I know what it looks like when I open my eyes and when I close them. Just drawing the shape first, what I want to do. And now I'm actually going to fill in the middle with the rest of the powder that's on my brush. I've got the purple down now, and now I'm going to pack on top the blue before I start blending. Now I'm going to pack the purple again here. And this is where the blending will begin. And now I'm going to start blending. I grab my Smashbox brush and I'm going to blend the outer parts. Just start blending them in windshield wiper motions. You see this is much more blended and smoked out. I don't have to work as hard. Alright, so now I've blended this quite well. I still think it needs a little bit more, but I'll leave that after packing some color on. It's quite smoked out. I want it quite smoked up to the outer corner. Right now this is looking a bit of a mess, but I'm going to clean it up with a wipe, a makeup remover wipe after, so don't worry too much about that. Just focus right here on your eye because this is the important part. Now to me that looks fine because when I look straight it looks blended, and when I close my eye it also looks blended. So yeah, now time for packing. The palettes that I'm going to be using to pack on the shades onto my lid The first one is going to be the Kat Von D Interstellar palette. It's this one. This one right here. You can see my tripod and my leg. And I'm going to use this purple shade right here. I'm going to pack it on with a flat synthetic brush, and I'm going to pack it on my lid. I'm going to pack it onto my lid and keep it as close to my lash line as possible so it blends outwards better. Now the blue that I'm going to use to pack on is from the Chi Chi Smokies palette, and the blue that I will use today is this one right here. It is quite intense, but it is okay because we're going to be applying glitter on top. Just pack it on my lid as well. So now I've got this mixture of blue and purple on my lid to make it really like, I don't know, galactic. I don't know. So now I'm going to use my Smashbox brush again, and I'm going to blend everything. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it to this side. So the Smashbox brush comes with two sides. I'm going to use this side, and I'm going to use from the Kat Von D palette the silver shade, this one right here. And I'm going to use this end of the brush and just tap it a little tiny bit. Tap it on my lid like this to start getting a few shimmers onto my lid, and it starts looking a bit more shimmery and diffused and, I don't know, just kind of messy and glittery. And then here comes the fun part. I'm going to apply glitter. And the glitter that I will be using today is the Kaylin Carnival Glitter in 05 Cloud 9. It looks like this. It's like in this little tub. I don't know if you can see it, but it's quite holographic, like it reflects a rainbow, and it's really pretty. I love this glitter. And to apply, I'm not going to use glitter glue or lip gloss or anything like that. I'm going to use my custom mix of glycerin and rose water. I'm going to spritz it onto my brush. And now what I'm going to do is I have some glitter here. I don't know if you can see it properly. I'm going to grab the brush that I just spritzed with water and just tap it a tiny bit and tap the glitter on top. Really messily. I want this to be quite messy. Make it really messy. Make it like an explosion of glitter, basically. Right? I could go on and on and on applying glitter and packing it on my lid, but I have to stop somewhere, and I still want it to look kind of messy and undone, so I'm going to leave it like this. Now with a makeup wipe, I'm going to remove all of this fallout and glitter. To highlight my inner corner, I'm going to use the Clean Color Playlist palette. Now the shade that I will use to highlight my inner corner is this one right here. Yeah, this is the one that broke and is a complete mess. Ignore this. Don't look at this. And this is the shade that I will use to highlight my inner corner. Just highlight my inner corner. Now I'm going to curl my lashes and apply some mascara. My lashes. And now I'm going to apply mascara. The mascara that I'm using today is the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. It's this one, tiny baby one. It fits in the screen. Yeah, I'm going to apply that. I just want my lashes to be black because I will be applying lashes. You could definitely not use lashes for this look. And now for lashes, I will be using the Huda Beauty Farah lashes in number 12. They're the foam mink ones, they're these. The lashes look like this. They're quite wispy and they're elongated in the end, so it makes my eye look more like a cat eye and wispy, and I don't know, I really like these lashes. So now I've applied the lashes and it looks like this. I mean, it's really smoky and glittery. I don't know if you can see. Okay, so now I am going to do my other eye, apply the lashes, and I'll be right back to do brows with you. And now I'm going to do my brows, and I don't want really, really bold brows like Instagram brows, really sharp. No, I want it to be more feathered out, but yet still filled in, a tiny bit bold. You'll see. So to get the effect that I'm looking for, I'm going to use a brow pencil. And this is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade 08 Black. I'm going to comb my eyebrows upwards. Now for the top, as you can see here, I have kind of like, my brow is like really bushy, and then towards the tail, the arch is not truly defined, so I want to define that as well. I'm just going to do a few brush strokes in this direction and then start the arch. Now I'm going to set my brow with the ABH Clear Brow Gel and just really comb them in the direction I want them to go. So the hairs right here, I'm just combing them into that little bald spot that I have. And just do that so it seems like I actually have brows there. Brow hairs there. So I've just finished doing my brows, both of them, and this is how they ended up looking. I mean, they do look quite bold, but they're not super sharp. They're not super elongated or anything like that. So yeah, now I'm going to move on to my face. So now I'm going to prime my face, and to prime it, I'm going to use a glowy primer, and this is the Guerlain Métallique Pearl, the Light Diffusing Perfecting Primer. And it looks like this right here. I mean, it's in this bottle, and the pearls make my skin look really, really glowy. And I'm just going to use one pump, and now I'm just going to apply it all over my skin. The second primer I'm going to use, and I'm going to use it on my nose and that little scar I have right here. This is the L'Oreal Skin Perfection Magic Touch Instant Blur Primer thingy. I like to use it as a primer. And yeah, on my nose and on that scar right here, and right where I have like larger pores, which is right here, like this. Now the next thing I'm going to do is apply foundation, and the foundation that I will be using today is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Stick Foundation. It's this one right here. I love it. I'm going to apply it. So now I'm going to blend everything out with my Real Techniques contour brush. I love this brush to blend this foundation out specifically. Just going to buff it. Now using my Real Techniques sponge, I'm going to tap out any excess or brush strokes or anything like that. To conceal everywhere where I need some concealing, I am using the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, the same one that I used to prime my eyelids. It's my fave concealer. Next, I'm using my sponge to blend out the concealer and make sure that there is no more finger marks and blend it out perfectly. And yeah, you know the drill. And next, to highlight, I will use the Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer, whatever this is called. You know, I don't know the name of these things. Just using a tiny bit. And as per usual, blending everything out with my sponge. Next, to set my under eyes and my T-zone, I'm going to use the Real Colors Stay Smooth Long Finishing Powder with the highlighter brush by Artiste number 53. These. Now that I've set my under eyes and my T-zone with a matte powder, I'm going to make the rest of my skin quite glowy, and it's not something I usually do, but I've been really loving it, and I think it will look really nice with this look as well. So to achieve that glowy look, I am going to use a powder brush. This is by Royal & Nicolle. It's a powder brush, and I'm going to use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Lightscapade. This right here. Next, for contour, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit in the shade Light Medium, and I'm going to use the shade Fawn, and I think this is called Java. I'm going to use Java to bronze, and this one to contour, Fawn to contour. Alright, so I'm going to contour my cheekbone. And what I like about this brush recently with contouring is that I blend it at the same time. So I just grab a tiny bit of product and just blend it at the same time. To contour my nose, I will be using the Royal & Nicolle Angle Shader Brush. This was meant to be for your eyes, I believe, but I like it better for my nose contour. I barely grab any product, and then I just start contouring my nose right here. Just dusting it lightly on my nose. And then I grab the banana and the pinky one right here. These are the two mattes. And I dip my brush into these two. Tap off the excess again. And then go over the contour so it's softer. I don't want it to be that stark. I mean, I don't think you can really see it on camera, but in real life, you can kind of see it. And I don't really like a harsh contour, but I still want to contour a little bit, so. And now for bronzing, I'm going to use the shade right next to Fawn, this one right here. And I'm going to bronze my face a tiny bit, not too much, but just a tiny bit. I'm going to bronze right here, a little bit on the top of my forehead, because I do naturally bronze there. I do actually get like a bronzer helmet naturally, so. And then just a little bit on my neck. Blend. Now for blush, I'm going to use the NYX HD blush in the shade 09 Bitten. And I really love this blush. I mean, it's probably my favorite blush. And now to highlight, I'm going to mix two highlighters, and the first one I'm going to use is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal, and I'm going to mix it with the MAC Lightscapade that I use to make my face glowy. I'm going to mix these two, and it just gives a really nice shade to highlight with. So first the Opal. And then the Lightscapade. And there we go, we have like a massive highlight. Now, to set all the powders down and make it look all natural and not powdery, I'm going to spritz some of the Australis Makeup Finishing Spritz onto my face. And now I'm going to move on to my lips. I am going to line my lips first with a pinky lip liner, and then for lipstick I'm going to use the Essence Cool Nude lipstick, this one. It looks like this. It's like kind of like my lips but better. I really like this nude. And then on top I'm going to use a gloss, and it's the Buxom Full On Lip Cream in the shade White Russian. Looks like this. And that is my face done. I'm going to zoom you in again to do my lower lash line. Now for my lower lash line, I'm going to use the mattes that I used on my lid, and they're from the Chi Chi Matte Split. The purple one right here, the purple one, and the blue one right here. And with an angled brush, it's really, really thin, I'm going to get close to my lower lash line and then smoke it out a tiny bit. Now with my flat shader brush, I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line. Going in with the blue now. Now I'm going to grab the shimmery shades and do the exact same thing. And now that everything is smoked out, I'm going to highlight my inner corner again. And that is my lower lash line done. I mean, it's really, really smoky and, I don't know, a bit vampy, I guess. So yeah, this is the finished look, guys. I'm just going to change shirt and do something with my hair, and I'll be right back. So this is a finished look, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you liked it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did like it, and also subscribe to my channel if you're new. There are plenty of new videos coming up next year, and I'm really excited. Also, please comment down below anything you'd like me to do, like new video ideas, or anything you really enjoy watching on my channel. So yeah, any of those things, just comment them down below. And I just want to thank you all so much for all the love and support this year. I really appreciate it. I'm so grateful for everything. You have no idea how much it means to me. I hope you have had a great year. I wish you the very best for next year. Happy New Year. I send you a big hug. And yeah, I'll see you on my next video. Bye! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another Christmassy video for you guys. And I'm doing something very different in my channel, and I've never done this before. And I am doing a baking video. I'm showing you the classic gingerbread cookie recipe that my family's been doing for years and years and years. Every single Christmas we do these, and I look forward to baking